Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and we're still playing as the best character in the game and the worst character in the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Vanille is better than several characters, in my opinion, for this game.
Oh, don't worry, Jova. The game will provide you plenty of ways to hate Vanille. Don't worry.
Trust me. Don't worry, Jova. Your reasons are coming.
Right.
Basically, Jova, they're gonna give you reasons to try to like Lightning. Trust me, if there's one thing Toriyama loves to do is try to make you like Lightning.
I think Lightning is so far my least favorite character.
And he's gonna give you plenty of reasons to hate Vanille. Trust me, you will get plenty of reasons. Anyway, yeah, we're basically
epic dodging of random battles, Pedro.
Basically, this is Toriyama's idea of a puzzle. Press buttons until the way opens.
So, like Sonic Boom?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Well, Pedro, I have to say this. If the objective of the game was to always avoid, these random battles, you'd be doing a pretty good job, I guess, gameplay-wise. I meant beforehand. You actually doing quite some dodging.
Random battles, Jova, because ever since Final Fantasy XII was the one that finally took the step of removing the random battles mechanic, because let's face it, it's dated as hell. But this game, however, the problem with the monsters are visible on the map. However, the problem is that since every environment is a narrow hallway, there's a lot of times where you can't just avoid the monsters because you don't have any space to maneuver.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I was saying. It's like, I was admiring how you were dodging quite a few battles before this one. It's almost like you made it an art, too.
That's because it's Final Fantasy XIV. Combat is boring as shit, so I try to battle as little as I can.
Yeah.
Ouch. 2 stars.
But basically, and trust me, Jova, there's a lot of battles for the sake of grinding up till the level cap allows me that you're not seeing in this playthrough, because I cut. Usually when I do a JRPG, an RPG in general, basically, I always cut out all the grinding because I just don't think grinding is all that interesting to see.
Yeah, the thingamajig did its thing.
Is there ever been has there ever been a JRPG that makes grinding fun?
There's plenty of JRPGs that it's not the problem with it depends on how fun it is. The battle system is, like, for example, I have a lot of fun.
True.
I have a lot of fun grinding in stuff like Kingdom Hearts. It's very easy.
Oh
for me
yeah,
to
me too. I especially love Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
Not even just that. Final Fantasy VII, of course. Final Fantasy VII is so much different.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is one of the few games that, like I said, Final Fantasy VII is one of the few turn-based games that I actually fully enjoy. Because normally I don't really like turn-based, but yeah.
The point is, it's not even the problem. Yeah, true. At the very least, there's still technically not random battles. But of course, 14.2 had to take a giant step backward by bringing back random battles and making them even. So basically, Joe, but they made the random battle. Basically, Joe, but they made the random battles in 14.2 even more annoying than the classics. I don't even know how. Like, it's like, basically, Jova, imagine, let's pretend you're playing this game, because, the game uses the same engine and stuff. Wait, pretend you're playing this game. You're walking through an area, and then all of a sudden, monsters suddenly spawn in front of you. Like, and you have 2 options. You can either battle them, or you can try to run away. Except the problem is that sometimes the game just won't let you run away. It's incredibly obnoxious when you're trying to explore, trust me.
You still seem to be mashing X here.
What happened to the easy battle?
In some cases, even the soundtrack tries to not let you grind.
Yeah.
Actually, Jova, the reason
about you and the world.
Jova, the reason it feels like I'm just mashing X is because I am just mashing X.
I know. I was taking a guess as to whether you were still mashing X at this point. Well,
Serah, would you please?
What?
Confirm.
Oh, I know.
No,
I believe you.
Like I said, there's even one case, I can't remember the name of the level, the one basically where Noel comes from, but it's basically really hard to grind because the soundtrack is so depressing.
Wow. That's one thing I've always thought. One of the good ways to get a player invested in grinding is have great to awesome battle music. Hence one of my reasons for grinding in Final Fantasy VII. That's one reason I can think of. However,
Don't worry,
good
I killed it
gameplay also
before.
helps.
Wisdom does come with age.
The thing is, where was I going with it? Okay, yeah, 13.2. That's what I was talking about. But basically, in 13.2, it's incredibly annoying to explore because it's not even like at least in something like Final Fantasy IX. Even though I don't like the frequency of the random encounters in Final Fantasy IX because I think they're way too high. They're way too high. That's probably the only one of the only problems I know in that game. Like, yeah, but 13.2 surprisingly managed to completely trust me, I have never hated random battles as much as in 13.2 because in 13.2 trust me, when we get to that game you'll see what I mean. There's the way they executed that mechanic is so fucking obnoxious.
How exactly
like,
did they do
the
it?
one thing they got it right in 13.2 and 12 they dropped it in 13.2. Why? What made you think that was a good idea?
They probably
And it
didn't
blow.
think. That
I
seems
know.
to be the habit with this.
No. That's the problem. This is Motomo Toriyama's modus operandi when it comes to the minigame. He wakes up.
Let's
He
give
goes
this a
in. He
shot.
goes into this Square building. He goes into his. He goes to the bathroom. He basically he jacks to it. He jacks up to it, and then when he's done, and completely kind of dizzy from the experience, he makes the game. Then when he's and then when he's ready again, he goes in there, do rinse repeat. That's his development process.
Oh goody, more enemies to fight.
And trust me, Jova, by the time we get to the ending of Lightning Returns, they might as well just have a script with giant words telling you, "Please love lightning."
Do you love her yet? Do you love her yet?
Yeah. Soma even made a joke in the topic of the trilogy, saying, "I get the feeling the main reason why we're getting these games is because Toriyama is determined to get us to like lightning as much as he does." And boy, is that the $1 million phrase.
And yet, from what you guys tell me, lightning barely shows up in 13.2.
Oh, trust me.
Trust me, Joe. Even though lightning doesn't appear in 13.2, we hear a lot of her because
Oh
Serah.
boys, so let me get this.
Like 100% of Sarah's dialogue in that game is literally her talking about how much she misses lightning and how she wants to see her again.
So basically, Serah just takes Lightning's place as how Lightning was in this game. A sister looking out for another sister, except this time Serah's the one alive and kicking.
I'll fucking take Lightning over. At least Lightning has a personality, whereas it's not that much of a personality, but it's something. Whereas Serah is literally, she's about as interesting as she's about as interesting as a wall. It's just
Yeah.
She's not charming. She's not, which is surprising. That's Final Fantasy 13.2 is the only game that has managed to make Laura Bailey boring to me, and that to me is an immense accomplishment of how shit.
And
the
he's
writing
still
is.
mastering X.
Oh, Joba, don't like. What is this? What is this gameplay thing you're talking about, Joba? That sounds like weird shit.
What?
What is
What?
it? What is it? What is it, Teo?
No, I couldn't hear the last bit. What happened?
Jova's talking about this strange thing called gameplay death. I don't think I've...
What the hell? Jova, keep your good game stuff out of this shit.
Jova, you're in the
How
wrong
dare
place
you.
for this.
Oh, silly, naive me. I was recognizing this as a game for a bit. I'm so sorry.
Get out of here with your gameplay shit.
That's foreign here. We don't speak this language.
Okay, guys, who's... Okay,
Goody, more
let's try to make...
cutscenes.
Try to make Vanille
Gotta
look
sleep
more cute
somewhere.
again, and utterly failing at
This
it.
look okay?
So let me
Does she
get this
make
straight,
any
Pedro.
more
You
weird
tell me that
noises?
she's... So you tell me that, well, she's made to look cute, yet we're apparently made to hate her later?
Well, like you're supposed to feel sorry for the fact that she made some bad decisions, but the way it's executed, it's just they do it so badly. They try to make her a tragic character who wants to redeem herself for her mistakes, but they execute it so poorly that it just comes across as just making you hate her for being
I knew it. So she's a tragic character, and she's hiding it under that bubbly personality.
Please stop screaming in that high-pitched voice.
So let's see. She was about to go to sleep, but then she decides to wake up and draw something.
Understood?
What?
That's
Oh
right.
my God.
Vanille is.
This is my side of
Grow
the
up. You are 19,
Vanille-
lady. 19. You are an adult.
Please do not break me, okay?
Wait. Are you serious? That's actually what the joke was?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, kinda.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
God.
poor Sazh is just suffering
She's-
from all of these.
Really? Yeah, real cool.
Oh look! Ah, isn't she so cute?
She's 19. She should be acting.
Still a kid.
Hey, let's run away and leave her there.
So so again, am I supposed to find her cute here? Because I don't.
No. She's stupid.
No.
But she's still better than Lightning by a bit.
Well, trust me, Joba. We'll get to that when we get
But
to chapter.
seriously though, so let me
6.
get this straight. They literally made a sex joke right there, implying that Sazh of all
Hold
people
on,
would be
we need to see what happened to Snow.
Hey, Joba, guess what? This is the Lindblom.
a what?
The Lindblom. You know, Final Fantasy IX, the airship.
Oh, wait, they brought it back for this?
No.
Ah.
Okay, actually, I misspoke. Remember Lindblom, that huge town in Final Fantasy IX?
Yeah.
Well, Cid's airship in this game is called the Lindblom.
So,
And the evil super pop airship is called the Palamisia, just like the Empire in Final Fantasy II.
Keep your pants on.
There you
The
go.
hell?
Random CGI visuals that don't actually mean anything.
Anywho, going back to what I was saying, so yeah, was that... So you're telling me that the point of that scene with Vanille and Sazh was to imply that Sazh would,
Okay,
you know...
can I ask a question? Why is every single female character in this game dressed in skimpy clothes? Oh wait, I know the answer to that question. Never mind.
if I may.
Go ahead.
So
There's
the point of
nothing
that scene with Sazh and Vanille was, you know, to imply that Sazh of all people would actually,
No. They're just gonna be friends. Don't worry. They're not gonna try and.
Oh, I know,
That was just supposed to be a joke.
I know that. By miracle.
And
is that
now,
what the joke
I'm
was
sorry, Joe. I'm
working
gonna have to
off of?
interrupt you there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, prepare to meet the most boring iteration of Cid
He's come to meet you.
in the series.
Oh,
Like,
Bishop.
I think the single Final Fantasy III even more.
Well, I still like Cid in 3 better than this. At least the Cid in 3 had kind of a cool, a funny design. This is just bland and boring to me. There he is, Jova. This game's Cid.
Interesting.
No,
You must
trust
be
me. If there's one thing this Cid is not, is interesting.
Sid
Brains.
Rains, Brigadier General of the Fleet.
Huh.
Raisins.
Thanks for the escort.
You see, Jova, the Cid in this game, the only
I just had a few
Cid thing
questions
about
to
him is
ask.
that he owns an airship, but that's all it is.
If it works like
He's
they tell
not
us,
charming, he's not
that
funny,
means she
he's
must
just
have
a
fulfilled
boring
her
guy who
focus.
spots exposition. You know?
Fulfilled her focus.
Which is
as
why
a
I
tainted pulseless seed.
referring that to me, Sazh would have been the better candidate for the name.
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything?
Yeah,
True.
sure.
I need the truth, for the sake of Cocoon. The sake of Cocoon.
Basically, a fancy way of saying I have no idea what exactly
Okay,
this is.
I have to say this. Whoever thought Cocoon was a good name for the world of this game was stupid. Cocoon is a
Those are
stupid
the
name.
Sanctum's methods.
I have to admit, when I first heard Cocoon, I wasn't even sure if this was the world's
It's
name.
grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below.
Astro Boy, Astro Boy, Astro Boy, Astro Boy, blah, Astro Boy, blah, Astro Boy, blah.
Atrocity, blah.
A public execution.
Random execution
The people
speech,
don't know
blah blah blah.
Strike down the phantoms before
You see
their
what I
eyes
mean about this guy being
and sleep
boring
like
as hell? He's just here to spot exposition. That's all he
Snow,
does.
you idiot!
Oh my god, someone punching Snow. Thank you.
Even when he's supposed to come across as a genuine character, he's still boring as shit and just spotting exposition. I'm not even kidding. He might as well be Cidposition. That's his name from now on. Cidposition.
Oh, by the way, keep in mind the speech we gave when Snow is hating Cid and Cid is treating Snow badly because next time we will see Snow, it will be like this conversation never happened.
Hello,
Flashback
vocal
with
tune.
Snow and Serah.
Oh no.
Okay, guys, romance. So let's try to pay attention so that Shira can use because women are much better at telling if things are romantic than us. So let's have Shira tell us if this is romantic or not. I'm putting bets on no.
Well, so far not.
Wait a minute, day 7.
Basically, she's breaking up with him. Basically.
Wait a minute, this is day 7. We know they're gonna get back together because we've already seen a flashback between them. What's the point?
Wait a minute, what's romantic about a breakup anyway? I mean,
Bad writing. But the music makes it romantic, I guess. The music is so bad, by the way.
It's not your
By the way, who's the
You
singer?
really want to leave me?
I don't know. It's just some random J-pop singer.
Listen, it's over.
This mission is over, Rambo.
Just stay away from me.
What happened? At least tell me that. If it was something I did, just say
I
it.
go to
Please, tell me if I did something wrong over in those Persona games.
Okay.
Because they have more chemistry there than in here.
That's the sad part. They managed to make these two not have chemistry, even though they have been chemistry in every single other game they've been in.
I know.
Oh, they're
Branded by
Nice
bullets.
tattoo. Girl.
Again, we already know that they know this because of that earlier flashback we got. Why do we need to see this?
basically Jova.
We need to see Snow's reaction about,
But-
oh no,
but
love is more important.
Basically, Jova. David Cage saw this these flashbacks and he thought to himself, I can up the ante on this and
he
non-chronology
did.
shit.
And he certainly did.
Goodbye.
Okay, this scene is unnecessary.
Am I
And
supposed to
secondly,
feel-
hello! Hey,
I'm
hi.
supposed to feel sad here, but
Was there any
I
particular
don't
reason why we
because,
closed
again,
up in on Sarah's cleavage
I don't
there?
feel sad. I just feel bored.
Is it sad?
I'm not sure if I am. I'm not sure
This
if,
is
if
so-
I need to tell
You know
you
what's
this
sad?
because it's not really a good thing. But
You
I
know,
made
you
kind
know-
of some research on the internet, and I think there are monologue fanfics, but I will not tell you about what. And fanfics about Serah and Snow.
You know what's sad?
For a good
Professor
reason.
Layton, you
Oh,
know
boy.
what's sad, Theo? Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box had had its main theme of the story as love, and the romance in that movie and that story was literally made
Serah,
on the background,
where
and
are
it's for an eventual big payoff at the end, and it still came across as genuinely wonderful and touching. Whereas
It worked because the
it's-
characters involved actually had some chemistry and actually got some form of build-up still. This, we don't even need to see this scene! And why is there a vocal tune all of a sudden? We've heard this tune already.
because it's romantic and shit.
You know, by the way, I'd heard rumors that apparently the English version of this soundtrack apparently got warped severely as opposed to the original Japanese version in some regards.
Only the final, real final bit.
Yeah.
Eh?
But you will listen when we'll get there.
Basically, Joe, but the only real change to the soundtrack is that they replaced the original J-pop credit song for Leona Lewis's "My Hands," and the vocal tracks like this were dubbed into English. That's all that was really changed.
Yeah, but the problem is they didn't even try to ask Leona Lewis to compose a song specifically for the game. They literally picked up a random song from her latest album.
Pretty much.
Can I ask, why do we need to see this scene? We literally know what's gonna happen. Nothing new is learned.
Because this is romantic, Jova.
This feels
This
so
is sad.
Twilight-esque.
This is sad and tragic and beautiful.
No,
and
this
shit.
feels like the Twilight movie.
No, it's overdone and boring.
Serah.
What's your voice say?
What is your focus? Let's see, have a focus, right? I'll go with you. Help you do it.
How do you? They managed.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go just fine.
No.
That
Me to sanctify.
Well, Pedro, I guess no watched too many Disney movies as a kid.
Oh,
I
is
know,
this a
yeah.
comedy? I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at this point. This is a comedy!
I don't know.
I wish. But trust me, Jova, 13-2 and Lightning Returns have
No,
plenty of even
focus.
more ridiculous moments, but we'll get to it
Be a
eventually.
monster.
Sure you would. Yes, you'll be a monster.
It's a testament. This entire scene is a testament to how bad the writing is. They
I'm
managed
sorry,
to get
I'm
Troy
laughing.
Baker.
It's just
They
fun.
managed to get Troy Baker and Laura Bailey, two of the best voice actors in the industry, who have fantastic chemistry together, and yet they managed to make them boring. How do you do that?
I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry for laughing. I know this scene is supposed to be serious, but I don't know, something about
Oh,
it just...
come on,
something-
Jover. It fails spectacularly.
Nobody is invested.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes me
only
laugh.
Only the most shallow of anime fangirls can be seriously think this scene is romantic to me. I'm sorry. There's no substance to any of this. It's
This
just
scene is so funny, it just makes me laugh. It fails. It fails so badly. There's absolutely no reason for this scene to be here. We literally know everything that's gonna happen. Why is this scene here?
Even
this
if
game is going to be the end of
Exposition
Jova.
had waiting,
Ugh.
nothing would
This
have
game for
changed.
me may be the
Again,
equivalent of...
Serah was brave enough.
for the
Who are you?
win! Vanille, it's
Vanille.
Vanille. It's Vanille telling the story.
I just had a bit of a brain lapse there for a second. Oh, God.
This game will kill Jova. Mark my words.
So this...
We've got hours left of this game to go.
How many
46
more parts?
This
How many
playthrough
more
is 26 parts. And we
Oh.
still have two games. And we still... after this...
25.
25.
Okay, I will make it through this some way, somehow. I will
Can't
not
believe
let
we
this
made it.
game drive me down.
But Jova, trust me. If this game doesn't get you, the other two will. Because trust me, the other like me and Ted constantly
That'll
say,
slow down
when you
pursuit.
get to Lightning Returns, you'll be
your troops on this side?
thinking, you know what?
can't relax just
In
yet.
hindsight, maybe the
Right.
first one wasn't so bad.
We press on.
Trust
Yeah.
me.
I'll take point.
Yeah,
You watch our
Jova,
backs.
it's true.
Oh boy.
I know it's really hard to fathom the fact that they managed to make this game
Actually,
look
let me
good
take
by
it.
In
comparison. but
time, you'll know.
I cannot
this is
imagine
just-
how.
Trust
Can
me,
you handle
Jova,
it?
when you see the intro to 13.2, you will be completely flabbergasted.
It's not a
Just
question
trust
of
me.
can
The
or
intro of
can't.
13.2 is one of the
Now
most
you're learning.
nonsensical openings to a video game I've ever seen.
Keep your eyes front. Watch the rear.
Allow me to quote confused Matthew in his review of the Matrix sequels. We're still incredibly far away from the bottom of the rabbit hole, and yet it's clear that there's nothing but shit at the bottom.
Oh, I think this thing goes way beyond that.
We are sure still trapped in hell.
Meanwhile, more hallways.
You call the shots now.
Oh, goody. The music is at least somewhat
And now
interesting.
is Hope leading for some
So
reason.
in order to try to toughen Hope up, she put him in charge.
Oh,
basically.
great. So we don't even have a choice over who the team leader is. That's just nice game.
Joe, get your gameplay out of here.
Oh, come on! I'm pretty sure it's been a Final Fantasy thing to be able to choose the team leader. Ugh. But what do I know? I've only played Final Fantasy
we
7
don't
and
take
9.
kindly to those statements around here.
We'll see you for the next part, folks.
See ya.